Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Newcastle bus commuters expecting a free trip today will have to tap on and off as usual. The Rail, Tram and Bus Union has called off planned industrial action, which would have seen drivers switch off their Opal machines indefinitely from today. Despite no breakthrough in pay negotiations with Keolis Downer, Newcastle buses will operate as usual today. They're seeking a 7% pay increase over 2 years. The big swells which pounded the Hunter Coast over the past couple of days have eased, but there's still a hazardous surf warning out today. The coastal strip from Port Stephens to Stockton has again been impacted by severe erosion. The Stockton Beach Task Force, chaired by Deputy Premier Paul Toole, is due to meet again next week. The meeting is expected to discuss an application for federal funding to address ongoing erosion concerns, but the southern end of Stockton Beach has already been severely eroded at the weekend. We're being warned about another scam doing the rounds in the Hunter, this time in the form of a text message suggesting we've been exposed to the Omicron variant of COVID-19. The SMS contains a link to order a free PCR test kit. However, Maitland MP Jenny Aitchison is urging us not to click on the link attached to the text, as we could expose our phone and smart devices to spam bots and viruses. High school students around the Hunter are being urged to enter the 2022 Parley Flicks short film competition. Students will have to creatively share their views on the question, what democracy means to them, with a 1-minute movie. Last year's competition saw students at Callaghan College Waratah win Best Regional Film and St Joseph's College at Lochinvar win Best Senior Secondary. Maitland MP Jenny Aitchison says she'd love to see local students get involved.
If you've had an idea that you might be interested in this, definitely look into it. I think for students, it's a great learning opportunity, so teachers and parents should be on board from the get-go. But for young people, it's always good if they can have a crack.
Future new housing developments in Port Stephens could be required to have light-coloured roofing. Councillor Giacomo Arnott is putting forward a notice of motion at tonight's meeting, seeking support for Council's General Manager to prepare a report outlining the costs and benefits of light-coloured roofing. He says the move will see families use less energy to cool their homes during summer and stop heat islands from being created in the suburbs. The popular Lake Mac Living Smart Festival is scheduled to go ahead this September at Spears Point Park after being cancelled twice due to COVID-19. Featuring an array of markets, cooking classes, music and culture, the event aims to promote sustainable living in the region. Council Sustainability Engagement Officer Lucy Kelleher says the festival is welcoming local stallholders.
Applications are now open for stallholders, so if you're interested in coming along and having a stall at this great community event, you can apply online now at livingsmartfestival.com. And for the wider public, we will be posting more online on our social media channels as the date comes closer and we have more information to share.
2NURFM Sport.
Newcastle Knights coach Adam O'Brien has highlighted incoming signings Jack Hetherington and Adam Elliott as having the kind of attributes he wants to instill in the side. Elliott and Hetherington will join the Knights on 3-year deals from next season, bolstering the forward pack following the departure of Mitchell Barnett. Meanwhile, O'Brien says star fullback Kalen Ponga will likely be available for next weekend's clash against the Raiders, despite suffering a nasty head knock at the weekend. Ponga left the field in the 15th minute following an attempted tackle on Panthers' Viliami Kikau, but O'Brien says it isn't an excuse for their performance at the weekend.
It's not an excuse, but Penrith just finished putting 40 on Melbourne. On the team coming second, they put 36, but I'm not in here to... Melbourne shouldn't have to put up with me talking about that.
Newcastle Olympic have moved into the top 4 of the Northern New South Wales NPL women's competition for the first time this season after downing Mid-Coast 3-2 at the weekend. League leaders Broadmeadow Magic and Warners Bay are jostling for first position on 25 points, while Maitland slipped to 5th with their loss to Magic at the weekend. And the Newcastle netball side have finished second at the New South Wales state titles, going down narrowly in the final 13-11 against Liverpool City. That's sport. I'm James Paris.
And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 2, 5, 8, 31, 35 and 37, and the supplementaries are 17 and 29. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.